Hello, I'm Derek White, a Dope Free Soldier. I come here once a month. Today is Labor Day. It's September the 4th, 2023. Hey, we almost going into a new year. But the bottom line is this. I come here every month to talk to the men who are incarcerated and the men who have been released back in their community on parole and probation. I come here to remind you that you're not your past, you're not a mistake, you're not a failure. But now there are some things you have to do. I want you to understand that there are some people, places, and things that are going to be a challenge for you. You wrote many letters home. You made many promises. Now you got to do better. You got to get up every day and remind yourself that I can, I will, and I must. You got to go slow at this thing. You got to realize that your family needed you more today than they needed you yesterday. And you got to open up your mouth and tell yourself every day it's finished. See, your enemy, he learns from your mistakes. And if you don't, you'll always find yourself in this circle. You got to realize everybody's not your friend. There are some people that'll pat you on your back to hold you back. And you got to understand that you got to pick you from time to time. Stop people pleasing. Stop talking about how it used to be and start talking about how it's going to be. Listen here. It's winning time. You're free. And we're only as free as our darkest secret. You gotta remind yourself every day, I gotta run my race. And I gotta run my race with grace. I gotta be true to myself. And I gotta speak positivity into my life. I gotta talk myself up instead of talking myself down. And realize I can't afford any bad days. I only have character building days. But now this is on you. See, you wrote many letters home. And you wrote them one time, but your family has read those letters numerous times. They're excited that you're at home. But the question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to run back to that dirty playground and play with those dirty playmates that's going to make you dirty? Or are you going to say enough is enough? See, you already know already. Legit or counterfeit, one pill kills. And for you guys who are going to get out of here talking about I try anything once, it only takes once. And again, there's an old saying, rules are made to be broken. Well, that guy's locked up in Angola prison and he's there for life. You got to realize rules are in place to help you navigate through this life. You got to understand that you've been forgiven, so you got to forgive other people. You got to realize that there are some things that you got to tell yourself every day. And the first thing is to do what's right, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Another thing is to know who you are, what you stand for, and what you serve today. And dads, all you need to do is pray, provide, and protect. And then go love your family. See, everybody's not your friend. You got to realize there's some people that will pray for you, and there's some people that will pray on you. And somebody needs to hear it right now. That drug don't love you. The person who gives you that drug don't love you. And getting out here talking about I'm getting my grind on, I'm hustling, dog. It don't love you either. But all of it together will land you back in prison. Hear me good, weight scales, guns, and bullet shells back to a prison cell. And nobody is going to feel sorry for you. You feeling sorry for you, that's the problem. Nobody owes you anything. You got to get up every day and run your race. You got to set the atmosphere. But like I say every day, it's not what I say, it's what you say. You got to decide that you are the CEO of your life And you get to decide who you promote and who you demote from your life. But again, it's on you. You got to run toward your destiny. See, a lot of people talk about they want a better life. No, you don't want a better life. You want an easy life. Because a better life means no drugs. A better life means keeping my hands off my woman's throat. A better life means going home and respecting my mom and my dad. A better life means I'm going to do what parole and probation ask me to do. That's a better life. But now you got to decide. To thyself, stay true. Because being real with yourself is the only way you're going to heal yourself. See, being real is rare, but fakeness is everywhere. What are you going to do with the time that you got left? What are you going to do with the time that you got left? We wasted enough time being locked up in prison. And time is valuable. It's non-negotiable. You don't get that prison time back. So now every day lace them up. Every day tell yourself how great you are. Every day remind yourself it's up to me to get it done because the only one going to stop me is me. And again, run your own race. Do your own thinking. Like I said earlier, it's winning time. Get up every day and remind yourself, I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I'm Derek White, and I'm that dope-free soldier. Deuces!